Hello and welcome to Sangoma Society. UMakhosi Nomabutho Emsamo. I am Honey Tell a Story on all social media platforms, and I am Honey Waramakwakwa to my parents. And this is where we aim to demystify all matters pertaining to the ancestral. This channel is officially 4 months old and we have hit 2,500 followers, 2,500 subscribers. Thank you so much for being a part of the Sangoma Society community, for seeking these ancestral answers with me. And today I'd like to do a giveaway. I wouldn't like to do it. Please, it's work on my side. Actually, I have been guided. I was guided 3 weeks ago when this topic came onto my radar, and it's a topic that's been requested before, but specifically I had said I won't do it until such a time as I'm guided to, and I generally I follow guidance. I don't choose off the top of my head what it is that I do on this channel. And that much requested topic is dreams. Amaphupho, imibono, the language of dreams. So I hadn't wanted to jump into this topic at all because I felt that, you know, it's something that, it's a chat that everybody seems to get excited about, but it's really like trying to do long division before you can count to 10. And I'm a person who I'd rather we cover the basics. I'm not going to talk today about symbolism in dreams or anything like that, because dreams are subjective, dreams are individual. Your language, your dream language, will be unique to you as an individual, to you as an individual in relation to your ancestors, to your spirituality, and who you are in your clan, and how it is that your family is structured. You know, so it's really not something that someone can do using the internet to tell you just general broad strokes about dreams. No. One day we might have a conversation about more specific things to do about dreams, but today what we're going to talk about is how to learn the language of your dreams. How can you tune in to the language of your dreams so that you're able to easily decipher the meaning of your dreams on a day-to-day basis? First things first is to learn how to recognize when you're dreaming. You think that sounds simple, but it's not. Lots of people are out there having deep dreams and not remembering them at all, and actually getting messages in their dreams and not remembering them at all. And how that comes to be is simply a matter of sleep quality. If you're going to sleep using sleeping aids, whether it's self-medicated or prescribed, these can interrupt your dreams. Certain foods can be a bit heavier for you depending on your spiritual standing with your dreams. I'm not going to get into too much detail about diet, but I'm saying it can affect it. You look out for it. So what you want to do is, if you're struggling to get to sleep, is look for things that are encouraging to sleep. Look for the causes about why it is that you're not able to get to sleep. Sometimes we're just struggling with anxiety. Sometimes we're preoccupied in our minds, and it can be very difficult if you are going through a period in your life where you cannot actually bring yourself to meditating or engaging in any sleep ritual, be it a warm bath, be it you know, using lavender, using a white candle before you go to sleep. Any of these methods might be difficult if you're already experiencing a heightened state of anxiety. So self-compassion, let it pass, and use properly prescribed medication. So what is this chat about participating in your dreams? I mean, you're asleep. Are you participating in your dreams, right? Well, actually, it's a very possible thing. You can cultivate lucid dreaming. You can cultivate being conscious in your dream state, and the ways in which you can do that are very similar to the ways in which you learn your language, your dream language. So let's move on from there and get to 3 methods I have used in the past to learn the language of my dreams with great success. The first method is the dream journal. Now, the dream journal is ideal for someone who lives alone, or someone who is just really trying to understand what's going on with their lives and trying to see if their dreams have any messages. I saw a really great tweet that said, if you remember it, it's not a dream, it's a message. So write it all down. First thing, when you wake up in the morning, write as much as you can remember about your dreams. Just get into that habit every single day. First thing, write as much as you can remember about your dreams. If you don't remember anything about your dreams, just write the feeling that you had when you woke up. Did you feel like you had a dream? Whatever the sensation might be, just get into that habit. It is a powerful tool to be able to reflect on, and also to train your mind, your conscious mind, that this is something that we want to remember and begin to archive. Second method of learning to understand the language of your dreams is voice memos. Now, this is for someone who maybe isn't as good with writing. I've used voice memos and emails to self through voice memos more as a habit to train my conscious mind into putting a state of an importance that we need to remember these things, and if I'm pulling into that part of my mind consciously as a first thing that I do in the mornings, then it becomes much easier for me to get into the habit of remembering my dreams when I wake up in general. Voice memos are also really great for if you're going to come back to them within, say, a week or within the day. Another method that goes hand in hand with the voice memos for me is actually the email. So if you are using voice memos, you can email them to yourself, and that way you will actually be able to archive your dreams and again go back to them systemically. So develop a system to go back to what you have journaled, whether it be in a hardcover journal or through voice memos that you then email to yourself. If you're not a voice memo person but you're a handsy person, emailing your dreams to yourself, same subject line all the time, be it dream, umbono, whatever it is that you want to do, musings of my subconscious mind, whatever it is that you want to call it, but keep the subject line consistent. You'll find that when you get an opportunity to reflect back on them, you start seeing certain themes and patterns, and you develop a language, an understanding of a language. And another thing, same story with the voice memos, same story with the hardcover journal. Going back, reflecting, rereading these things is going to open up the language to you. Now, the third and final, and probably the bestest, is this. If you're fortunate enough that you still have your grandparents or your parents alive, and you are a person who dreams, and they are people who dream, please talk to them about your dreams. Talk to your siblings about your dreams. You know, in certain families, and in my family when I was much younger, we used to wake up in the morning and have that conversation about what did you dream, and that really made such a huge difference in terms of understanding what certain dreams mean, you know, because you would get an interpretation just from going around the circle. You know, for me, it's myself, my mother, my sister, and when we share certain dreams, we don't share all of our dreams. Generally, my mother has her system of archiving her dreams, my sister has her system, I have my system, but certain times we really feel like, oh, we have to have that chat and talk about the pattern in recent dreams, and it always brings an answer for us. And I think, you know, I've heard this said by other healers, and it's something that I strongly believe in myself, is that if you speak to your family about your dreams, you can very quickly learn to understand the language of your dreams. So those are 3 methods that are very powerful in learning how to understand the language of your dreams. Things that I would say you want to take note of when archiving your dreams is, firstly, language. The language in which you dream is incredibly important. Are you vocal in your dreams, or are others more vocal in your dreams? And what does it mean when you are vocal in your dreams versus when others are vocal in your dreams? How do those experiences make you feel? If you see certain animals or symbolism in your dreams, ask family what that has significance in relation to, with regard to your dreams, and also to yourself, because the context of who you are is incredibly important to your dreams. Finally, is how do your ancestors show up to you in dreams? Sometimes people get very freaked out when they dream of Sangoma. Sometimes people get very freaked out when they dream of a certain family member who might be late, or a certain elder whom they revere and fear. These are some of the ways in which your ancestors might be showing up in your dreams. Sometimes if a dream is coming through and you're dreaming of a certain healer, it doesn't mean that there's something auspicious that must happen between yourself and that healer. Don't misinterpret this and jump to the long division before learning basic maths. Sometimes your ancestors are saying, if you don't understand this dream, this healer can interpret it for you, but there is symbolism and meaning and a message that we have been trying to explain to you in your dreams of late that you are not getting through. So that is something to take note of in dreams. Other than that, time for the giveaway. I really hope that I've brought you a little bit of clarity on how to understand the language of your dreams today. But if that hasn't happened to you, we're celebrating getting to 2,500 subscribers in 4 months. I'm really pleased with that. I'm really proud and happy to be a part of the community that is growing around Sangoma Society, and this is what I was guided to give to you today. Go on to the Sangoma Society bookings website linked in the description box below and book yourself a dream interpretation. Submit all your details and then follow the instructions in that dream interpretation, and in your submission simply leave the text entry, and from there I will choose 5 dreams to interpret. I will be reaching back to those 5 winners. So we're celebrating 2,500 followers in 4 months, and yeah, 5 lucky people will be able to get their dreams interpreted. Please take note. Here I have said please use the Sangoma Society bookings website, right? Linked in the description box below. book yourself a dream interpretation using the bookings website. Follow the instructions on the website, and when following those instructions, do not enter the text of your dream. Simply enter the word entry, and I will reach out to the 5 lucky winners from there. Please ensure that you are a YouTube subscriber, a Sangoma Society subscriber when entering this competition. Only entries that will be considered are those made via the bookings website. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I hope that you've gotten some answers and some deeper understanding about dreams and the language of your dreams, and how you can better understand the language of your dreams. Please subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and enter this giveaway. I'm so excited to be gifting you this week. And I look forward to seeing your entries, and I look forward to interacting with you in the comment section below if there's any questions that you have about anything that we've talked about today. Makhosi.